show.
Are you looking for a show? This is a free comedy show, free comedians.
We won awards.
We won awards, we've got a wild card actor in this every time. We have a nice life. Are you looking for a show?
Yeah,
Free comedy show, free comics, anyone you want. Come another time. Stay to the 17th. Thank you and good night. I literally am. This is my job. It's like I'm like one of those people in Sorry to Bother You, and they hold a sign and they're like, "This is where the venue is. This is where the venue is." Okay, people. No, I'm leaving a voice note for my mum. Leave me alone. Hi, would you like to come to a comedy show? Free comedians, 2 award-winning comedians.
We won an award.
Wild card act from the circuit. It's free. Pay what you want.
What you really, really want?
Argentinian. We love people from everywhere. It'd be great to see you.
Even straight people we like.
Yeah, you don't have to be gay to come, but it does help. Yeah, the magic show is down here. Through the beer garden. Yes, the magic show is down here. Anyone would like to see some magic? She's doing live opera and she's like really good. So like now I feel rude. Like, hey, very moving actually.
How much did we do in the bucket?
Got about like £3.
How much was the coffee?
£3.20.
What are the stickers for?
Well, they are to advertise the show, but they also cover last night's taco stains.
You profile. You have a queer show as
We have
well,
a queer
right?
show, yeah. We like to try and fly queers, but it is, you know, you got to be profiling people in the street. I'd like to go for weird haircuts mostly, but sometimes they're just Gen Z, and that you can never know. You can never know. Saw a guy with a mullet who looked a lot like Bimini Bon Boulash, and then he turned out to be like the straightest boy I'd ever seen, and he was like honking a car horn in the street. It's tough out here.
Sometimes, right, you can just see a woman with short hair and you think yes, and you run towards her like slow-mo style, and then you see she's holding hands with a man and you're like, oh no.
Well, sometimes also you think lesbian couple, oh no, mother and son.
We had a lot of mums and daughters.
Yeah,
Mums
mums and
and
daughters.
You know, if like they just both look young and you're thinking, oh, hot lesbian couple, actually related.
I'm dating somebody that is 7 years younger. Do you think people would think I'm her mom?
Ooh.
I think the Botox helps.
Yeah. I think I'd fly you. I'd fly you for the show.
I'll fly you too.
Oh, stop it! This flying is great. I love it.
I'm good. I'm excited for the show. I'm cool crowd. Really
For a
cool
comedy
crowd.
show or a metal show, both are available.
Hi Charlie, tell us about the crowd today.
Well, we're struggling to sell the show today because I don't know if you've noticed, but behind you there's massive tour buses for a Swedish metal band that are playing in the same venue. I'm only hoping that their loudest part of the set is not on during our show. I haven't been able to target any of the audience or pull them away. So at the moment, our biggest competition is Sweden. For its metal bands and for its musicians, and I really wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. But yeah, at least the coach company they've hired is gay. You can see that.
How do you know that?
Well, because it says Berlin Rock Coaches is gay. So it's nice of them to advertise for us. We didn't pay for that. It's a very brown girl thing. you know.
Yeah, but you'll have been out in the sun most of the day as well.
Yeah, I can't believe how hot it is in Scotland this year. I don't know. Yeah. But have a great time at the Fringe. It was lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
I
be back again. So we'll come again, yeah.
Well, I'm about,
Because you're here
I'm
from
about to have my 5th grandchild. So she's due any the next 3 weeks.
I think that's good. Maybe we could just ask these lovely people, what time is the metal band on? It's my dream to have been in a metal band. It was my dream to be a metal drummer.
What would your band be called?
I think maybe like Itchy Scalp.
Itchy Scalp. Yeah. Diseased corn. But foot corn, sorry. I mean, like not like a...
Not like a piece of corn, because there's a boy on the internet who loves corn.
Yeah.
Thrush. I think thrush is a
thrush,
common...
full stop. Thrush exclamation mark?
Thrush exclamation
All
mark.
caps.
Yeah.
Salmonella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got dysentery on holiday in India. It's quite long, that one.
But it does get abbreviated to IGDIHI. It's very, which is more catchy.
It's an acronym.
Which, if you scream it, actually is very effective.
Really gets the crowd kind of
scream it.
pumped. Yeah. Athlete's foot.
Yeah. Soiled crevice.
Yeah. Damp socket.
Dirty whiplash.
Yeah.
There was an improvement on thrush. What did you say about thrush? You were telling me that we could make thrush more sort of Scottish specific.
Oh, Celtic thrush. Yeah.
I think that should be the name of our band, Celtic Thrush.
I think it's going to be huge.
You don't need pants, just the wind on the crust. Okay, so today I'm struggling to sell our show because I'm being trumped by some new buskers. They're singing and they've got a unicyclist on a giant flag. They've also got pink flyers, so we don't stand a chance in hell. But we have a show tonight at 6:45 at Liquid Rooms. But we don't have puppeteers or mime or a unicyclist, but we do have Larry Dean. Please come.
So who would you target then? Like in this, who do you think looks gay enough as to target?
Well, if I'm just looking, I'd be honest. I'd just say maybe, excuse me, I think you love this show. Oh no. I really thought because of the rucksack and the outdoorsy gear, you might be sort of Brokeback Mountain. They were gay in Brokeback Mountain. It's okay to be gay. Don't overthink it because then you're going to end up with loads of content.
There's not such thing as lots of content on TikTok. There's not such thing.
Do you see the stress I'm under? This is my boss. She's my social media person. And she just keeps filming me whilst I'm humiliating myself in the street.
So if you are only profiling people who look gay, who would you profile like right now?
Sorry, I'm not into gay shit.
So it doesn't always work. It's not always foolproof. Okay.
Tell us about today, Charlie.
Today we have no buskers. We're not competing with anyone except the weather.
If you come to the show, you can be dry.
Like Victoria's humour. Gonna come at some point. Oh no, she's maybe gonna go into the Enchanted Galaxy. See?
So awkward.
I know. Do you know what I mean? I'm ready to have a moment with you, Jordan.
And you've gone in that shop. What is the shop?
We're saying I've ordered red velvet seats today. It's great.
So you're upstaging.
Are we filming right now?
Yeah.
So it's called forever, that exchange. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a moment.
So you are both dressed.
That's all I've got to contribute at this point of the Fringe. Like,
You are both dressed the same.
Yeah.
What is queer out? How do you say outstaging?
Uniform.
queer uniform, red suits. People don't know this, but basically, not only are we recruiting queer people on the street, we also insist that they have to wear red.
It's part of our manifesto. It's like you take the red pill, you wake up queer, like the Matrix. It's like the Matrix, but queer.
Is
Yeah.
this part of the gay agenda, the
Yeah,
dress code?
Basically, we're also scummy socialists. No, I'm joking. I don't know what your political
This is the
leanings
future
are.
Liberals
All
want.
I care about is who you're banging and are you queer, you know?
And if you use red especially.
Yes.
If you're banging someone in a suit.
Yeah, red hot suit.
Oh my god, I just got the metaphor. It's hot as well.
Charlie, tell us what happened with your sudden TikTok fame.
So like I was walking down the street flyering the other day. I was like on the way to the show and I got stopped in the middle of the street by a Spanish man working at a venue and I thought, oh my god, this must be one of Victoria's friends.
Yeah, I'm from Argentina.
Oh,
Not from
right.
Spain.
Sorry. But he had an accent, you have an accent. I thought you might be friends. And
With every Latin
People are
American,
gonna love
every
it.
Spanish person I'm friends with. Yeah.
Every Latin American. And he said, famous TikTok comedian. And he pulled me into the venue and then he introduced me to people. And I was like, what is happening? I'm not even on TikTok. I don't have an account yet. And then he was like, this is Victoria Alsina, the famous TikTok comedian. And I was like, no, I'm not called Victoria. I'm called Charlie George. So basically I've stolen your identity.
Well, Charlie has now a new TikTok account
Yes, I've just joined.
and she would like you, I convinced her because I'm the mastermind of comedy marketing. So you can follow her. What's your handle?
At Charlie George Comedy on TikTok. So yeah, just to clear up any confusion, I'm Charlie George. This is Victoria Alsina.
I'm from Argentina, not from Spain.
I'm from Swindon.
Not from Swansea.
Not from Swansea. Not from Sweden. Yeah.